Welcome to the Spinoso podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Alex Spinoso. My experience and expertise is in scaling all types of medical businesses to 7, 8, and 9 figures. And I'm sharing my journey to having multiple 8-figure companies and someday, hopefully, enjoying a 9-figure exit. This isn't a podcast telling you you should do this. I'm just telling you how I did this, and I hope that helps you. I want to help you build your business, take ownership of your life, and become a better leader at home and at work. And guys, I'd love to connect with you, especially if you're a medical entrepreneur. I have free courses available to help you scale your medical business. Check those out at dralexspinoso.com/courses. That is dralexspinoso.com/courses. I also invite you to connect with me on Instagram at Dr. Alex Spinoso, LinkedIn at the same, and every other platform, YouTube, etc. I am always Dr. Alex Spinoso. Thanks for listening. Today, I want to answer a question that I get sometimes from young entrepreneurs. Thankfully, I don't get this question actually a lot because it's a question that makes me want to shoot the person who asks it. But before I answer the actual question or even say what that is, I want to ask you a question. Do you know who Howard Isley is? That's Isley. Howard Isley. Howard Isley played in the NBA from 1994 to 2006. He played for various teams, the Utah Jazz, the Phoenix Suns, and the Denver Nuggets, just to name a few. He played point guard. Most of the time, he wasn't the starting point guard. He was the backup. Over the course of his career, he averaged 6 points a game, so not a ton. So why am I bringing up Howard Isley? Well, I just randomly picked his name because he's an average, run-of-the-mill NBA player. He wasn't terrible, but he certainly wasn't great. He wasn't legendary. You got that firmly in your head? Here's a little thought experiment. Suppose Howard Isley was a massive trash talker. Suppose he liked to slander other players, not just on the court, but in the media. And suppose that he chose to slander Michael Jordan. See, I don't have to tell you who Michael Jordan is. You already know. The only way you couldn't know is if you lived on an island in the Pacific by yourself for the last 50 years, or maybe you fell off your roof, hit your head, and you are brain dead. No, you know exactly who Michael Jordan is. So let me ask you, how do you think Michael Jordan would respond to Howard Isley talking trash about him? I'll tell you how. He wouldn't fucking care. I mean, would he use it as negative motivation in a game? Maybe. But would the trash talking bother him? Would it cause him anxiety? Would it cause him to somehow feel self-conscious or worried? No fucking way. He would not care. And do you know why? Because Michael Jordan is the GOAT, the greatest of all time. He is undeniably great. And winners do not care what losers think. Gods do not care what insects think of them. Losers think about winners, but winners only think about winning. What's the question that entrepreneurs ask me sometimes? Hey, what do I do when my competitors talk shit on me? How do I handle haters who are making up shit about me? Well, when they ask me that, I know that they don't get it. I know that they aren't serious about building a truly great business. I know that their focus is not where it should be, which is on them controlling the things that they can control. Their vision, their integrity, their level of excellence, their execution, their perseverance. They don't understand that true winners focus on themselves and don't give two shits about their competition. They don't understand that if you build a company that is undeniably great, people will know. Your competitors won't be able to lie about you because the truth will be obvious. The occasional one-star review won't affect your business at all because there will be so many thousands of five-star reviews that in the end, the person who complained about you will actually look like a loser and a total asshole. Focusing on yourself, focusing on building a truly great business, focusing on being a winner. That's how you shut your competitors up. That's how you silence any sort of petty trash talk. What you don't do is worry about them. What you don't do is engage them. Have you ever heard this quote? A bulldog can whip a skunk any day, but it just ain't worth it. Don't get down in the dirt with those motherfuckers. Don't engage with them. Don't get into a pissing match with them. There's a phrase that says, never play chess against a pigeon, because no matter what, the pigeon is going to knock over all the pieces, shit on the board, and then strut around like he won. It's just not worth it. All it does is show that you are on their level because you're letting it get to you. And if you're serious about building a business to 7, 8, 9 figures, if you are serious about creating a culture in your company that is unlike any other on earth, you need to get the focus off of them and firmly onto yourself. Don't spend time on what you cannot control and zero in on what you can control. Because, like I said, winners don't focus on losers. They don't focus on everyone else. They focus on themselves. They focus on winning. Back in the day, Michael Jordan wouldn't have given a shit about what Howard Isley or anyone else said. Any petty criticism of Jordan was silenced. 6 NBA championships, 6 NBA Finals MVP trophies, 5 NBA Most Valuable Player trophies, 14 NBA All-Star appearances, and a legendary list of accomplishments and achievements. So why are you giving these morons rent-free space in your head? Fuck your competitors. Fuck your trash talkers. Become undeniably great, and the shit talking will be silenced. Because, like I said, and I'll say it one last time, winners care about winning. Winners don't care about losers. And gods do not give a shit what insects think of them.